I was backstage at Dynasty. It was in Philadelphia. And no matter what they say about Tony Khan or that machine, that place, all the wrestlers, all the office people, everybody was into it. They were enthusiastic. They were right in line with everything that the way the company should be run.
Would Chris Jericho entertain moving back to the WWE? He says, quote, "So, yeah, of course, I would consider going back there. I would also consider not going back there, too. It just depends on what the situation is and what's going on with me at the time. We'll see. It's not even a never say never thing. It's more like consider all your options and choose wisely. And if you followed my career, you know I've never had a problem with changing, evolving, reinventing, or taking chances. I'm not scared of that." Bill, your thoughts?
What would WWE do with Chris Jericho? See, that's my, so, he'd be great backstage. He's an idea guy. I mean, absolutely. He comes up with such great, he's kept himself alive by constantly changing all the time. I think when his contract comes up with AEW, he's going to remain there. I think that's where his, whatever he does finally is going to be in AEW, unless he decides not to sign, then do maybe one gig at WWE and then sign again with AEW. I know it sounds like it doesn't make any sense, but I think he might want to go back to WWE for a very short time and then back to AEW, but those things don't happen. But in terms of him going back into the ring in WWE, I'm not sure what they would do with him.
Teddy, that was what I was about to ask. I mean, what could you do with Chris Jericho? I mean, yeah, he's got the knowledge of the business and how to reinvent himself. I don't know. Sometimes people who are that way, they're great at doing that for themselves, but they're not always a great teacher to other people. So maybe the value in the back, I don't know how good it is or isn't. But Teddy, do you feel like he would be of value to WWE in any on-screen way?
Well, yeah, because Chris Jericho knows this business. He knows it in and out. Okay, the guy's been around a long time. And like I told you, I had the opportunity to really talk with Chris and to work with him. And he knows exactly. He was the only guy, to me, that would go in the ring and you could beat him 1, 2, 3, right in the middle. And he'd get right back up and get his heat right back. So beating him, because he knew how to work. And he knew it. So that I think he'd be a great help to him for his on camera. I tell you what, I'd like to see, might be fun. I'd like to maybe have him come in and put him with Dominic Mysterio.
I would like to see Chris Jericho in the broadcast booth. I think he is so entertaining. He's so good. Periodically, he's on the AEW broadcast team. He is perfect as a broadcaster. He would be tremendous as a WWE broadcaster.
Okay. That would probably be a great place. Yeah, I agree. That is because I have heard him on AEW, and he does a good job when he's there. He adds a lot of color to what we're seeing on the screen. And sometimes I feel like we lose that in wrestling, where the color commentator is really not telling you a whole lot about what's happening in the match. Instead, they're telling you commercials for what's coming up next.
Yeah. But one thing I want to mention, because this is not on our script either, so to say, on our list, is that I was backstage at Dynasty. It was in Philadelphia. And no matter what they say about Tony Khan or that machine, that place, all the wrestlers, all the office people, everybody was into it. They were enthusiastic. They were right in line with everything that the way the company should be run. I was very, very impressed by the professionalism of everybody, including the wrestlers, of course, at AEW. So all this stuff I hear on the internet, oh, it's terrible, everybody's complaining. It was very, very well organized, well oiled.
Bill, I do not know the show that you were at, because I didn't really see much of Dynasty. But how was how many people were there? Was it a sellout?
Oh, if not, there were maybe 2 rows empty. It's right on the campus of Temple University, and the Temple University crowd and other people came to see it. Yeah, yeah. Those AEW fans are really quite dedicated, and some of them I talked to, they came from Maryland, from Delaware, from Virginia. They're AEW fans, and they love their AEW wrestling.
As much as I may complain about AEW from time to time, I've always said and will maintain it, all three of us are this way. We want to see him succeed because we need another place for guys to go and get a job. So we never want to see him disappear. Kevin,
Mac, they are succeeding, but they're not succeeding in terms of being a see, I think their attitude is, and hopefully we're not competing with the WWE. This is our own house. This is what we do.
Well, that's what they should have done from the beginning.
And that's the way they should think. That's what happened to all of them with TNA and Dixie Carter and them. All of them coming in wanting to be Vince McMahon. You ain't going to beat Vince.
No.
Yeah. The problem was that Tony, it could be a problem, maybe it wasn't, but he chose to go after WWE when he came out with Dynamite. And instead of growing slowly, and Teddy, you and I were just talking about this, yesterday, about an independent promotion that if they had grown it correctly, would still be in business today.
That's right.
Kevin Owens.
Mac, one last thing. You're not going to TKO.
No.